This is a requested video reaction. The clip comes from the show Singles on Instagram Live, hosted by Kendra G. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. Click that notification bell and all to make sure that you receive updates. If you're new to the channel, include new subscriber in your comment, and I'm going to try my best to respond to all of you. Not going to waste any time here. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Okay, you a cute girl. What's your name, baby?
Thank you. My name is, I go by Bobby. My real name is LaQuisha. My people call me Q, but I go by Bobby.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 29.
29. Where you calling us from?
Chicago.
Chicago in the building.
Yeah.
This is Bobby, 29, in Chicago. What do you do for a living?
So, I work for AT&T. Currently, I'm on baby bonding leave. I just had a baby 6 months ago. So, outside of that, I am a serial entrepreneur. I own my own small business where I create healthy meal preps and natural juices. I also train on the side, do a little acting, modeling, and yes, I get paid for all of these things.
Oh, you guys gonna ask you, do they pay your bills?
Yeah, they do.
Okay. So you had a baby 6 months ago.
I did.
Why are you not with the dad?
I feel like, okay, so I have a 6-year-old and a 6-month-old. Two different fathers. But, you know, I always felt like I never allowed myself to receive the love that I give out. I've never been in a relationship, only had relations, you know, because I think that ultimately I was scared of commitment. You know, I felt like I didn't really deserve commitment, but I'd just be like to my girlfriends, like, go ahead, get married, you know, find love, all of those things. And I'm used to being that light for everyone else. I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna give it to myself. I deserve it as well. I deserve the full commitment. I deserve to take the full steps to actually be a wife and, you know, do all of those things. So yeah, I'm just in a receiving process now.
So here we have a woman. She's 29 years old, 2 kids, just had a baby 6 months ago, and she has a 6-year-old as well. Never been in a relationship, only had relations. And Kendra asked her a good question. Why are you not with the father of the baby that you just had? So 2 babies, 2 baby daddies. Said she was scared of commitment before, but now at 29 years old, she's approaching 30. 2 kids later, she says she deserves commitment. And from this little piece here, I can tell that she needs help. After talking to Kendra, she should really book a session with a therapist to figure out those deep-rooted issues. But ladies, you cannot just run amok your whole 20s, and then when you turn 30, you have 2 kids from 2 baby daddies. Then you all of a sudden decide that you want to be serious. You deserve to be a wife. But you didn't think that you deserved to be a wife before you had those 2 babies by those 2 men. Just the entitlement of it all.
So when the baby you just had, when did you and the dad break up? Did you break up while you were pregnant?
Once he found out I was pregnant, yes.
Once he found you was pregnant, but you own up to responsibility because y'all wasn't in a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in agreement with him. I didn't want to be in a relationship with him either. We were good friends. I knew him for 10 years. So it started getting intimate, and then of course once, you know, the fun came with consequences, it was a problem. So we parted ways. You know, I went on and had my baby. Yeah. And we good.
When Kendra was like, when did y'all break up? And her first answer was when he found out about the baby. Do you see how women play around with words? The truth is that she was never in a relationship with him to even break up with him. But her first answer was to make it seem like she was in a relationship and the guy left because he found out that she was pregnant. Kendra had to follow up just to get her to tell the truth about that and make that statement.
So here's the deal. I'm going to let you continue, but I'm going to be honest. If you were a guy and you told me you had a baby 6 months ago, I would tell the women not to date him.
And that part is true, Kendra. She's told men the same thing. The truth is, guys like this, they're the pookies that's going around knocking up the Quishas. It's like these people are matched together. The problem is when they want to leave the situation and involve other people into this crap. Bottom line, ladies, you cannot get knocked up by all the Pookies and Ray Rays, have all their babies, and then expect for all the good guys to come and save you. You go around collecting all the baggage, and then later on try to force or shame another man into coming to clean it up. You just can't do that. It's 2021. And a lot of guys, they are just not accepting that anymore.
And I would say that because I would feel like, 6 months is so close. So are you and your child's father completely done?
Oh, we're done. We haven't been intimate since I told him that I was pregnant. I don't
Okay.
play them back and forth games. I'm very strategic and methodical with how I move. So like I don't allow drama. Like once they ended, they ended. Like I said, I still feel that I deserve to go on with my life because I hustle so hard. I work so hard to take care of both of my kids. I don't ask anybody for anything. I hold it down by myself.
Being an independent woman, that doesn't increase your value as a woman. So even at 29 years old, if you put her up against another woman that's 27, 28, 29, 30, and that woman does not have 2 kids and 2 baby daddies, then strategically, those men will pick that woman over her. It's not about what you feel you deserve. For that individual man that you're dealing with one-on-one, he's gonna have to examine it and make sure that you're worth it to him. Women, you can't qualify yourself. The man that you want, he's gonna have to certify that you're qualified for him.
Okay. So now you want something different. Now you want a relationship. No more situationships.
Exactly.
Okay, so what kind of man are you looking for, Bobby?
I want someone who is authentic. Like I'm not really a superficial woman. Like yes, I love nice things. I love looking good. But if you can't see past that, then you're not for me. If you dangle your money around and what you have, that's not for me as well. I want someone to love me as if it's going to be the last time that they see me. I want to be able to hustle with you as if we only got $1. You know what I'm saying? So, and I want to create experiences. So if you're controlling, manipulative, if you can't set your ego aside, if you can't come to me and be transparent and vulnerable, if we can't be best friends, then I don't have nothing for you, or you don't have anything for me as well.
This woman is a rebel. This is why she never wanted commitment. She wanted to be able to go out and live her life the way she wanted to live it. And as a result of that, having no guidance, no boundaries, no limits, for the young women out there, this is how you end up with 2 babies by 2 baby daddies. No commitment from anybody. This is a hustling, free-spirited woman. And that was solidified for me when she said that she didn't want a man that was controlling. Usually the rebels don't like being told what to do. They don't like men leading them. They want to lead with the man or be equal to the man. Best friends with the man. Everything that she was saying sounded like a partnership or equality. Those same underlying tones of feminism. People like this, they do not want order, they don't want structure, and that's why they don't want a relationship with the man, because they don't want to be put in their place as women. Well, I'm sorry to say it, but people like that, they are not valuable to the type of men they want, the kind that will be committed to them. Those kind of men, they're going to see a woman like this as a liability.
Okay, what's some deal breakers besides those last 2 you just said?
On a surface level, I don't like laziness. I don't want you to be lazy. I'm not asking for you to be a billionaire right away. I just need you to have a billionaire mind. If you're always complaining, that's enough.
You said a billionaire mind, so he has to become a billionaire eventually?
No, just like not think so low. Like I need high thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying like, oh my God, we got to have $1 billion, but I want you to know that we can get through or solve any type of problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the best of our ability.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does he have to be in Chicago?
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't have to be in Chicago. Can he have children?
Yes, he can have children.
He can have children. Do you want more kids?
I don't, but if it's like a really good situation for me, if I'm actually have the ring on my finger, then I will consider it. My pregnancies were very complicated, so I don't want to go through that and sacrifice, my life for, situations that don't make sense anymore.
Okay. You don't have to answer this question, but I guess I don't know if I should ask you this question, because usually I ask people when they broke up with someone that's a little bit over a year, when's the last time they were intimate, but you just had a baby.
So I'm gonna be honest with that question because I see a lot of people dodge it. I was intimate, I would say about 2 weeks ago. Now, I feel like I owe myself that one,
Well, you said what?
I feel like I owe myself that, like.
Tell me why you owed yourself. Tell me, this is a new one. Tell me why you owed yourself that, Bobby.
Because I feel like I worked so hard You know what I'm saying? If I do a little oopsie, I feel like I deserve it because I'm very intentional with how I move. So if you are in my presence, it's not rare. You know, if a guy does really get my attention to the point where, you know, we can go home and vibe, you know, that's cool. And I don't step, like, I take care of my daughters all the time. If I'm not taking care of my daughters, I'm working. So my homie had an event. She got married, you know, and it was just that, and I moved on, you know. But prior to that, I haven't had sex from the time that I told the father of my child that I was pregnant. So,
Okay.
you know, it was a
So
little
that was just
hard.
something that you hadn't had sex in over a year since you were pregnant. So that was just your. So that guy though, you don't want to have you talked to him since? Can you be in a relationship with him or no?
No, no,
No.
no.
No. Okay.
It's something
Okay.
fine, you know, it wasn't nothing too serious. And we both moved on from that.
You see how casual she is with this. Casual hookups, casual relations, owes herself an oopsie. And a man has to be mature and all these other things. She's trying to come off as if she's mature. She keeps saying she's intentional or strategic. But how intelligent is it to have babies by two different men that you weren't even in a relationship with? She did this twice, yet she's intentional and strategic.
Okay. You got a lot going on, Bobby.
I do this all in order. I don't have any baby daddy drama. Like, I'm very much so about my business. Like, I play a lot, but I don't play for real, for real. When it comes down to serious stuff, like, you know, making sure my kids are in order, making sure they disciplined, making sure they clean, making sure they learn. I'm very strategic about that. Like, I don't have men in my crib. Like, you know, it's no drama. The guys call me when they want to pick up their daughter, or if I need them to pick up their daughter, they picking their daughter up. Other than that, it's none of that. None of that back and forth, none of that guessing. I don't play no games, no.
Even Kendra is looking at her sideways. Like, this is not making any sense. Please tell me below in the comments. From how she's speaking, talking about she doesn't have any baby daddy drama, and she's all about her business. Who is this appealing to?
Okay. But you say you want to be in a relationship now. So what things are you going to do different than you did before in the past? Because you admitted you never was in a relationship. You had 2 kids by men who were not even your boyfriend. So
Yeah.
what lessons have you learned, or what are you going to do different this time around as you're dating to not end up in the same situation again?
Well, I learned now not to put all my eggs in one basket. Now also not trust people that you've been knowing for years, because both of these men I knew well over 10 years. So they were very well my friend first, but they didn't have good intentions for me, you know? So you're knowing about me, you know, I'm being open with you, but I'm not receiving that, you know, on my end. But that's also because I never allowed myself to explore or, you know, date different guys to know if this is, you know, who I really want to give myself to. So yeah, I'm definitely doing that different. I'm not settling anymore at all.
And it's a shame. I don't know who told them to go around and date a whole bunch of men. That is also not the answer. But her saying that she's going to do things differently and all this other stuff, and she's not going to settle, she's thinking that she's just as valuable as she was before she had her first kid. And yeah, she's 29, but she already hit the wall and have the audacity to be talking about settling. If the man she wants accepted her and married her, he'll be the one settling. That's a horrible deal.
Yeah.
Okay, you're not selling anymore anyhow. All right, last question. What do you bring to the relationship? Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I bring peace. I create a vibe in the home. I do believe that the foundation is very important. So how you create your home is how you're going to live your life. You know, like once you go out into the world. So I'm playing music. We're living it at home. Like, you know, I'm going to create peace for you. I'm going to create a safe space for you to open up and tell me your problems because I want to help you solve them. You know, I want to work with you. I'm not lazy. Like, I barely sleep. You know what I'm saying? But I don't sleep because I just feel like we should maximize our 24 hours in a day. So I'm going to hustle with you. I'm going to love on you. We going to have peace on your creative vibe every day.
Okay. All right. This is Bobby, y'all. Bobby, 29. She is in Chicago. She's a couple things: a dancer, an actress, meal prepper, trainer. She has 2 kids, notably so, a 6-month-old baby.
Period, poo. Period, poo. Period, poo. 6 months still. What?
Are you showing us your stomach?
Yes, I was.
Wait. I mean, you do look amazing to have a baby 6 months ago.
I'm gonna say something though, for those who did just have a baby, like, people think that as a single mother that you're supposed to be down and out and, you know, depressed. And while it is very, you know, it's a tough time to get over, like, you still deserve to be loved on. You still deserve to get back out here and live your life and, you know, look good, feel good, and attract those who are meant to be in your life. Simple. And that's what I'm doing. I'm not, you know, moping about a man, like, none of that. Like, I feel like I deserve to move on with my life. So, yeah, why not?
You know, the whole peace thing, she keeps saying that the home is peaceful. But I don't know what kind of home would be peaceful for a man walking in there with 2 little girls that belong to 2 other men. That's not peaceful. And nobody is telling them to be sad or mope around. What I'm saying is, at this point, you've messed up too bad. And a man for you is not your priority. You just had a baby a couple of months ago. Your priority at this point should not be getting back into the dating market. Your priority should be fixing your issues in the first place, because that's not fixed, to figure out why you was in that space where you never wanted commitment. That's a sign of some unresolved issues. Your priority should be your girls, making sure they're good. But to walk around talking about how you deserve this and deserve that, and how you're not settling anymore, it's too late for that kind of talk. Yeah, if she was thinking like that before she made those bad decisions with those men, then she could have fixed her issues, got herself together mentally and everything, and at that point she could have made it work with the man. But right now, all the intentional and strategic wording is not going to change reality. But that's all I got here. I'm going to go ahead and leave that link below to Kendra's show. Go ahead and let me know what you think about this below in the comments. Shout out to Mike P, Tyrone W, Humble Brother, and Dark Power. Thank you all for your contributions to this channel. Want to see more content like this? You can support the channel as well. The links to Cash App and PayPal are below. Ladies, fellas, want a balance analysis, want the truth from a woman's perspective? Then you're going to want to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to like and share.